The Trump-Putin summit, from smug confidence to anxious uncertainty. Just days ago, Russia seemed to be basking in the glow of a planned meeting between Presidents Trump and Putin, scheduled to take place in Budapest. But here's where it gets controversial. Those talks are now on hold, leaving Moscow scrambling to salvage the situation. What happened to shift the tide so dramatically? Let's rewind to October 15th, 2025. I don't want to waste time. We'll see what happens, Trump remarked following a call between U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. During that call, Lavrov reiterated Russia's position. While Moscow seeks a lasting and sustainable peace, it remains opposed to an immediate ceasefire that will lead to nothing. This stance, coupled with Trump's apparent reluctance to meet, sent the Kremlin into damage control mode. On Wednesday, Putin's press secretary, Dmitry Peskov, insisted that while the summit dates weren't finalized, preparations were ongoing. Careful preparation is needed, and time is required for that, he explained, dismissing rumors as completely untrue. And this is the part most people miss. The suspension of talks appears to be yet another policy reversal from the Trump administration, which has oscillated wildly this year on its approach to Russia, the Ukraine war, and its potential resolution. Just last week, Moscow seemed almost gleeful as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's in-person talks with Trump appeared to falter. Russia had seemingly gained the upper hand after a very productive phone call between Trump and Putin, during which they agreed to meet in person. This left Zelensky's visit to the White House feeling like an afterthought, with Ukraine walking away empty-handed. No Tomahawk missiles, as requested, and growing fears of being pressured to cede occupied territory in eastern Ukraine. Those fears intensified when Trump suggested over the weekend that the Donbas region, partially occupied by Russia and the epicenter of the 3.5-year conflict, should be left as is. It's cut up right now. I think 78% of the land is already taken by Russia, Trump said. They should stop at the battle lines, go home, stop killing people and be done. Ukraine and its European allies swiftly pushed back, issuing a joint statement warning that Russia was employing stalling tactics to prolong the war. Yet, wary of alienating Trump, they cautiously praised his efforts to bring both sides to the negotiating table. We strongly support President Trump's call for an immediate end to the fighting, with the current contact line as the starting point for negotiations, European leaders noted, emphasizing that international borders must not be changed by force. Now the tables have turned, and Moscow appears anxious. The Kremlin insists it is serious about ending the war, with Peskov stating, "No one wants to waste time, neither President Trump nor President Putin. Effectiveness always requires preparation." Russian officials, including Putin's investment envoy Kirill Dmitriev, accused media outlets of spreading fake news about the summit's cancellation, claiming preparations continue. Similarly, Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova dismissed the frenzy as an information circus aimed at bolstering Zelensky's position. But here's the burning question. Is this pause in talks a temporary setback or a deeper rift? And what does it mean for Ukraine, caught in the crossfire of geopolitical maneuvering? The situation remains fluid, but one thing is clear. The Trump-Putin relationship is as unpredictable. What do you think? Is Trump's approach to Russia and Ukraine pragmatic, or is it a recipe for further instability? Let's discuss in the comments.